think we have to talk about the themes of this film because the themes of this film are so narratively strong and they're narratively consistent. 28 Days Later, what is that about? It's about hope and hopelessness. We get Jim. We see him wake up in the hospital. We see him in the midst of apocalypse that he seemingly missed out on. And he meets a group of people and they hear a radio transmission of soldiers and they begin to have hope again. After all hope is lost, after he wakes up, he's being told everyone is dead, his family is dead, all that. So they're happy. They go to a grocery store. Brandon Gleeson, Cillian Murphy, Hannah, and Naomi Harris, they go to a grocery store. They get all packed up, ready to meet the army and the soldiers, and all hope is back. But what happens? They go to the military encampment, and they are worse than the frickin' zombies that they coexist with. They are rapists, they are misogynists, and they are terrifying people who want to run the world their own certain way. And that is a great example in that film. Yes, it's a zombie film, but it's also about hope and hopelessness and war and the apocalypse specifically through that film. What do we get in 28 Years Later? It's about hope, hopelessness, change, and the loss of innocence through war, and in this case, through the apocalypse. One of the great scenes in 28 Years Later is when Spike wakes up and he's about to go to the mainland for the first time in his life to have a kill, to kill a zombie, to become a man, per se. As he's getting ready to eat breakfast and go to the mainland, he picks up his Power Ranger. He looks at it, he wants to bring it because he's still a kid, he's 11 to 12 years old. He picks it up, he looks at it, he puts it back down. And right there in that moment, he is no longer a kid. But that is a great foreshadowing on what's going to happen to him as a person, as a kid, when he's thrown into this situation that no one wants to put him in, not even his dad, but he knows he has to get his kill on the mainland if he wants to be a functional human being in this world that we all coexist in Britain, during this turmoil and during this infected-ridden land of Great Britain. What is to be said in 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple? Spike has left the causeway. He's left his dad because he doesn't like his dad, because he cheated on his mom. His mom died. He almost has nothing there anymore. So what does he do? He ventures out on his own and he runs into Jimmy. And one of the first shots, if not the first shot of this film, is a sign that says, "No children past this point," as we get to see Jimmy and all the Jimmys surrounding Spike in this water park. And what is on the line here in this first scene? Spike has to fight for himself amongst the Jimmys to be in this group of Jimmys. He has to fight to the death with another Jimmy. And ultimately he does